appendices on Games Workshop's website today. I went through and compared all of the Grey Knights data sheets to the cards and seeing what's different now, just so that we can kind of all understand exactly what changed today and what didn't. Because they didn't update us or provide us with like a sheet that tells us what happened. Not a whole lot is the sum of it, but a couple things. It's mostly just bookkeeping. There's no groundbreaking changes or like buffs or anything. It's not an official like update or balance patch or anything like that. It was just a little stealth errata to fix errors in the cards. So a couple things, they're key. They changed our Stratagem Depth from the warp so that it no longer says, so it's a stratagem that starts in your, for those who don't know, stratagem, you use it in your movement phase, targeting your Grey Knights unit that just advanced or teleported in, and then until the end of the phase, their weapons are assault and make +1 to hit. You'll notice it says until the end of the phase. So it technically does nothing because it happens in your movement phase. They updated that on the index cards to say until the end of the turn. So you can actually use that stratagem now. The second major thing is with our Brotherhood Chaplain, they finally gave him the leader keyword. So all of his abilities trigger off leading units, and now he actually can lead units. So they didn't change anything beyond that, just at least as far as I can tell. There is one discrepancy that I noticed that I think is worth paying attention to. Maybe not a discrepancy, but something weird. The index you get from the website, the one that was updated today, says that our Grey Knights Land Raider Redeemer and our Grey Knights Land Raider Crusader both have a movement speed of 12, whereas the cards say 10, but to the regular Land Raider, where it says 10 on here, was also left on 10 on the index online. It's very strange. So our Land Raider with the Godhammer las cannons has a movement of 10, and our ones with the, what are they called? Hurricane bolters and flamestorm cannons both have a movement speed of 12. Interestingly enough, all of the Space Marines ones have a movement speed of 12, so do with that what you will. Otherwise, I noticed a discrepancy between the app and the website and the card for the Storm Raven gunship. The missiles and the missiles on the card and specifically the Storm Strike missile launcher. The Storm Strike missile launcher on the card and on the new updated document both say D6 +2, but the app says 3 for damage. So before, when I ran the Storm Raven, even though it says D6 +2 for damage on here, I was using the 3 because I assumed the app was the most up-to-date. Now that the updated index card also says D6 +2 and this card says D6 +2, I'm going to use the most up-to-date version, which is the index card. So D6 +2 damage is nice. It's like a long-range Melta. Things that didn't change, that I kind of was hoping they'd address. The Brotherhood Tech Marine still has a movement speed of 5, even though he is not a Terminator, just a guy in power armor, so he should have a movement of 6. The Librarian, bizarrely, still has a Nemesis weapon that only has 1 AP, as opposed to 2, like everybody else. They did not change anything about the Grandmaster Nemesis Dread Knight. We were hoping that his attacks would hit on 2s instead of 3s, because it's silly that the Grandmaster hits on 3s. It's on 4s with his hammer. Was hoping they'd do some change there, being like, oops, we messed that up, but alas. And most tragically, our Grandmaster's Master Strategist ability, which is the same as Rites of Battle for Space Marines, is still once per battle, not once per turn, like the Space Marines do. There hasn't been much of a change there. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Chaplain has the leader keyword, and we can use Death from the Warp now. That's it. Take care. Have a good one.